Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to remove my makeup and I'm going to take you through my nighttime routine, all the products that I put on my face. Now a couple of times a week I use a retinol lotion on my face, but I'm not using that today. So this is what I use the rest of the time. So the first thing we're going to do to start removing the makeup is to remove the eye makeup. And I usually get a cotton ball or cotton square. And right now I'm using the Clinique Take the Day Off. And I like this. I normally buy it if it's on sale. Otherwise, sometimes I get the, I think it's a L'Oreal, this one that doesn't have any oil in it. I believe this one has oil because it feels like a little oily. But I kind of remove that with the rest of my, the products that I use to remove the rest of my makeup when I use the balm, because I can't use any oil products before I use my eyelash serum. So as you can see, this really does remove it. And I usually just have like 2 coats of mascara in my brow product, and I only had like 1 eyeshadow on today. I got up late this morning and didn't have time to do much. And the only thing I don't like about this is a great job of removing your makeup, but it burns my eyes a little bit. And the rest of the stuff I use on my face, like the balm that I use to remove my makeup, does not sting my eyes, but this one does. So it's like I have to make sure that I keep my eyes closed, because otherwise it stings my eyes. And I don't enjoy that. That's why I don't use it all the time. It is a wonderful product as far as the, you know, removing makeup goes, but I don't like the fact that it, you know, if you hear noises, this is my dad in the background. He's watching TV with headphones on because he can't hear, so he forgets I'm recording. Alright, so now one of the products that I do use, and you guys are probably going to think I'm extra at taking makeup off, but I want to make sure everything comes off. I love these. These are the Equate 2-in-1 facial cloth, and this is like the generic to the olive oil ones, and they work really, really well. It brings 66 of them, and they're like $3 less than the oil of Olay, and they bring the same amount of cloths, and they're pretty big. And you wet them and it removes your makeup. But before I do that, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula, the balm, to remove my makeup. And this is a new one. The one that I showed you guys the other day on my March favorites is empty. So this is a backup that I have. And I usually just need like this much to remove the makeup on my face. So I usually just warm it up between my hands. My hands, of course, are clean. And then I'll start just rubbing it all over my face. And I am very gentle with my eyes and my face, guys. Even though it looks like I'm being rough, I am not. So I kind of like massage it all over and around my neck, because I usually take my bronzer a little bit down my neck. So I want to make sure everything comes off. See, I still have some mascara on there. And this does not burn your eyes. It does not make them blurry. It's really nice. And it has a very, very faint fragrance, but it's very faint and it's really not anything that I think it would bother anyone. And it feels really nice. So let me rinse my hands. Okay, so now I am going to wet this and wring it out. And then I am going to remove my makeup with this. So trust me, by the time I'm done, I don't have any makeup on my face. So, because I I do like 3 washes. 3 different cleanses. See how it removes everything? And then you can rinse it out. And most of the makeup comes off. And just go over it one more time. Down the neck. Around the corner of your nose. That's where all these little places that the makeup gets stuck. Okay. So now for my last cleanse, I use a little bit of the, this is the Roche Posay, and this is the Pigmentclar. And this is a very moisturizing cream cleanser, and it's very good also for lightening the spots on your face. So usually my hands are a little damp, so what I do is I kind of just rub it between my hands, put it all over my face. I don't put this all on my eyes because this one burns. And my eyes, I'm pretty confident they're clean now. Yeah, I don't see any residue. Alright, and then I brought one of those face makeup removing cloths. These are the ones that they sell at Sephora, which I found better ones at on Amazon. Not that these are bad, but they're more expensive. And I do this a couple of times to make sure that all the soap is gone. Well, if I'm in the bathroom, I just rinse my face. I normally don't do this out of a container with water. But I can tell that the soap is off. And you really don't need much of this right here. You only need like a little pea size. A little goes a long ways. And I use this one at night. I use something mild in the morning, like excuse me. Usually the CeraVe moisturizing face wash, because it's very gentle, and my face in the morning is not dirty. All right. So now I just want to make sure I'm going to take the little corner of this thing that I use a little. Make sure there's no mascara left on my eyes, because usually the bottom is where I find some. Alright, so while this dries up a little bit, I'm going to put my neck cream on. And I've been using the It Cosmetics neck cream. And I saw a lot of good reviews on this. It smells amazing. It smells like oranges. And normally, if I'm not filming, I take it all the way down my chest, but I do have a shirt on, so I'm not going to do that here. But it smells really, really nice. And then what's left on my hands, I usually carry it to my elbows, the back of my hands. I don't waste anything. Anything that I use on my face or my neck, it goes on my on my hands also. So I do use the Sunday Riley Luna oil, and this is the this is a retinol, and it's a tansy oil, which is very blue. It's very pretty, and you only need like 4 drops. So it's 4, and I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a very pretty blue. I don't want to waste it. It's very expensive. So I usually just pat it on my face. I don't put it on my neck because my neck is very sensitive, and sometimes when I put some products that are a little strong, my neck will break out or get a rash. So normally I just press it onto my face. I don't take it around the eye area and the back of my hands. Then I always wear on my lips the ALGENIST. This is the the ALGENIST Genius, and this is for your lips. What is it called? This is the ALGENIST Genius Lip Collagen, and I do like to put this on. My hands are a little oily, so I have a hard time turning it. So you don't need a lot. I only take like half a pump. I don't go all the way around. And this feels really nice and cool on your lips. So I normally do that. I let it get absorbed, and then I put my Laneige sleeping mask, lip sleeping mask. Okay, then for my eyes, the first thing I do is I use the Skyn Iceland, and this is the eye gel, not gel, serum. And this feels nice and cool around the eye, and you don't have to take any drops out because the dropper comes out really, really wet. So I usually just do it all around my eye. I don't go down here because this is close to my lashes, and this is where my serum is going to go. And you're not supposed to have any moisturizer or serums or anything on your lash line. This doesn't have a fragrance. It feels very nice and cooling on your skin. Okay, so a little bit of that. And then I take my Drunk Elephant. This is the Tango multivitamin eye gel or cream. Take a little bit of that. Divide it between both eyes. And at night, I don't put it down here, but during the day, in the mornings, I do. I put it all over my eyelid. But just because of the eye serum, I don't put it on the lower part of my lid. And this will sting if you get it in your eye, so just be careful. And I put it all over the bones, you know, like the bone right here, because I do crease there if I don't. And I used to have a really bad crease there, and since I started using good products under my eyes, that crease is gone. Now, one thing that I've been using for, I would say about 3 weeks, it's been this number 7. And this is the new Corrective, you know, it's supposed to be good, the serum, booster serum, and it's supposed to be for fine lines and wrinkles. Now, look how much I've used so far. And so far hasn't done anything. And I concentrated, I'm really working on this wrinkle right here. So if anything works, it's gonna work there. And I'm not saying it's bad for your skin, but this is pricey for number 7. It's like $41 or something like that. So, and so far I haven't seen any difference. But Trick sold 3,000. That's what it's very high on. So, and then I put a little bit on my finger, and I divide it between the lines here. They also tell you that you can add it to your moisturizer if you want to, but I don't. Alright, so the next thing that I am going to use is just my moisturizer, and this is a Drunk Elephant, the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. And this is a little thicker than the Protini. I usually use the Protini during the day and this one at night. And this is feels very emollient. It feels really, really nice on your skin. When you get up in the morning, your skin feels nice and moisturized. I never wake up in the morning feeling, you know, that my skin is dry. So this really, really works. I love the Drunk Elephant. I really do. I mean, unless it stopped working for me, I plan on having them in my collection for a long time. Now, I bought this from Paula's Choice, and this is the Clinical Ceramide Enriched Firming Eye Cream. And I've seen a lot of good reviews. To tell you the truth, I really haven't noticed any difference. Now, I stopped using it. I like the ALGENIST Eye Balm. That's my favorite eye cream. So I have to buy some because I ran out. So I've been using this. What I have been doing is alternating. One night, because I want to use it up, I bought it. So one night I used this, the other night I used the ALGENIST. But I ran out of the ALGENIST, and I was waiting until Sephora or Ulta has some kind of a sale so that I can get it, because it's like $68 or $65, something like that. It'll last you a long time, but that stuff is amazing. I like to use it at night because it's very, very emollient. During the day, I use the Ole Henriksen Banana Brightening Eye Cream. Okay, and then now for my neck, I like to use a little bit of the Cacay oil. And this is like Nature's Retinol. And it's very nice. It really has a very mild scent. So it's not offensive. It really gets absorbed into the skin. And then whatever's left in my hands, I just go over my face. And then I just go on the back of my hands. Actually, there was one more product that I forgot. This one right here. And this one I use before I start this. And this is like an essence that has urea, which is very good for your skin. And this was recommended to me by Penny. So, by Penny Skincare. So, this is really good. I forgot to put this on. But normally, the rest of it definitely is what I put on every day. Except when I do my retinol, I usually I don't use the retinol around my eye. So, I do the same thing around the eye. But when I use my retinol, I just put the Cacay oil over the retinol to keep it moisturized. So then when I'm done with putting all the products on my face, I do the lash serum. And this is a deluxe size, but this has lasted me a long time. And normally you just go like an eyeliner, really thin on your lash line. And you just need to do it once. And this stuff is really, really nice. So I love my Grande Lash. So this is what I do at night. This is my evening routine. You guys have asked me to show you what I use at night, my night regimen. So this is it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.